Hello everyone and welcome back to my site. Today we're going to talk about thinking with God. What I mean by that is when you meditate using the techniques that I show you here on YouTube, you are actually meditating to either resolve a problem, get wonderful ecstatic ideas for creativity, or just to go on the inside and investigate what you really are. You are a complete universe in and of yourself, by yourself. That is to say that basically there's no one else in the universe but you and God. The rest of these other so-called people out here are actually involved in your own sensed oneness. But today we're going to go into just a short thing, a short little recap, I might put it that way, of how to meditate and resolve problems or just simply have a conference with God. The way you do this, you look on your calendar, plan out a day when you can go out into nature. It doesn't matter where it's at. Go out into the wooded areas, the seashore, the mountains, anywhere close to you. There's always a place available for you if you will look around. If you can't find one, get a calendar with lots of nature pictures on it and stay home in your own private little place. But use your imagination. Go there. If you can't go there physically, go in your imagination into a scene and walk through the wooded area or the mountainous area. Become one with nature. Go back to nature. Take with you a pad and a pen or whatever you want to journal with, because you're going to get some wordless impressions. I say wordless because God was here before the mankind invented words. So you don't have to talk to God in words. Talk to God in the essence of words, the way a tomato or a lemon talks to you. You can tell the difference between the two. Each has a different fragrance. Each has a different color and a different appearance. That is God telling you what that particular fruit actually is. And that's the same way with people. God is telling you things about your situation. You need to listen to God. When you go out into nature, prepare not to talk to God in words, because if you do that, you're using your brain, and you want to meditate in spite of your brain. You want to think with God. And to help me show you how to do this, I'm using a sentence from my teacher, the wonderful Leo Russell. I'll read it to you now. I'll show it to you again. Thinking what you know into imagined forms is expressing your eternal self in the invisible universe of the mind. Now, what Leo means by this, the mind is not the brain. The mind is not even contained in the brain. The mind centers the brain through the pineal gland that is in the center between the two lobes of the brain. I'll show you this sentence again. Notice that this sentence has the word know in it with a red line, a couple of red lines under it. What that means is there's two different knowings. When you go to meditate, you have two different places of knowing. One is in your brain. You know information, and that information is converted into words. That's not what you want to meditate with. You want to go beyond that and forget your body and get those impressions from wordless essence of words. Convert your request into the essence of meaning of words and express that as though you are expressing it in the essence, not in words, but in essence. You want to forget your body. Now, what is the other knowing? The other knowing that you have within you, the knowledge that you have within you, cannot be gained from books. It can only be gained from God. When you see a beautiful sunset, you are able to touch into God's knowing. You know beauty. You can see color, but your brain cannot know beauty. Only your inner self knows beauty. So you actually touch in with God each and every time you recognize beauty in a sunset, in a painting, in a sculpture, in a child, in a puppy, whatever it is. You are recognizing the soul of yourself. You are actually thinking with God during that time. I see that I've kind of overdone my time limit here, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it's instructive to you, and I will be working with you more and more as we go along. Thank you so much, and have a nice evening. Bye-bye.